Hi everyone, this is me, Joshua78610, and today I introduce you guys a artwork for like a idea video game that I'm making. Although I don't have Unreal Real Engine or something, I mean it would be cool if I ever make an indie video game from the idea that I was going to make. So anyway, this artwork that you see is called a video game called Tune is Over the World. The world is sort of like a parody of every cartoon character. They're, they're kind of like a mix of a horror game and a beat 'em up game. You see, in this game, you play at this character, the one that I actually draw. As you can see, it's a video game that you can actually play in the future. I don't even know if I ever going to make it or not. But if you notice, it's going to be like some sort of a beat 'em up game sort of way. I mean, how many video games have you seen with a horror and a mix of a beat 'em up game? None, zero, right? Well, besides Attack by the Ghoulie, but that doesn't even count. So anyway, I'm gonna introduce the artwork that I actually made. So, this is a protagonist. His name is Del Robert Green Jr. And it's also said the caption right here. It says here in the word that said he's went to the abandoned animation studio to check out out until he noticed there's a do not touch button. And he touched it, and you can actually see what is actually said. You can actually even read it there. Yeah. So the mission is that he had to beat up all the cartoon character to return all the human back the way it was. So it's sort of a way where you actually the only way to get the human to return back to normal is by the beat up cartoon. Of course, like they in APGN said, Toon liked to get beat up a lot. And he even said about his age, his hobby, be food likes, and even said about his gender, sexuality, temper, personality, and jobs. So yeah.
Uh,
Excuse me. So yeah, he's the main protagonist of this game. And now I'm gonna show you the main villain of the game. Ah! God dang it! Always do that. This is Gladdy Otaku. She's kind of like a parody of an anime character. There, and right next is the do not touch button. The one that Dill actually pressed it, even though he can't follow a single rule. I mean, just like every character, they always not follow any rule at all. As you can see, it actually said that she's one of the rejected character of an anime show called Domo Battle. She was hated by fans. Now she's the bad girl in the game. Now she can control the whole world and turn people into cartoon. No one know if she's a human transformed into her favorite character. Age 24. Food, rice ball. Like take over the world, make sushi, and her toon minion. And she even called the human 3D human because since she's like a two-dimensional cartoon style, yeah, the character is gonna be a mix between 2D and 3D, which means that the characters in cartoon will be in 3 and 2D, while the human version will be like CGI sort of way. It even said that she's technically asexual and she doesn't care about her temper. It even said, what is she? She's a mix of Sailor Moon and One Punch Man. Trying to fix the camera. Okay, and here's one of her minions. Blobby too. This is one of the main characters that you can't defeat him until the semi-final. It even says it right here in the caption saying, eat humans and spit it out and turn into a cartoon. Don't punch him cause he's a blob. Age, ageless, food, everything, hobby, none. He likes to move and he hates the cold. Yeah, his weakness is probably the cold. That's why he hates the cold. Yeah, and he even said about blah 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 thing. Nope. Sorry, it's just I'm checking on the live stream. If anyone wants to join me, I'll... Oh, not again! Sorry about that. It's just that every time when I'm trying to move, it keep falling down. Okay. And here's some of the character that the MCP character and the character that you have to fight with to turn them back to normal to the normal human self. I like to say that these are like almost like the boss character in it. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of boss in this game. This is Henry Jock. His two names, Willie Murder. Yeah. I draw like a Fairy Odd Parent similar like. If you can actually see it kind of look like a Fairy Odd Parent parody. And he even said that his favorite cartoon was the Willie Murder, a boy who grant wishes with his fairy godmother. And here's like the style of the character he is. He's just like getting grounded, but you can see that kind of resemble to Timmy Turner. Even says so right here. Yeah, it's one of the characters that I wanted to make kind of similar to every parody cartoon. Mix it all together where you have to fight with. If you have like any chats about any cartoon character human turned into any cartoon character, you let me know in the comment below because this is a Q&A, you know. This is one of the MCP character. How can, or its cartoon version, they're drunk. It even the character was supposed to be look like a some sort of a Family Guy, Futurama sort of way, because it even said that it's a mix between Peter and Bender from the Futurama and Family Guy sort of way. Right? Because that's one of his favorite characters. Because every time when the Blobby tune eats some of the MCP, it will turn into their favorite characters, of course. Favorite cartoon character. Whew. Yeah, there's a whole and there's some that I haven't even start drawing yet. It's because it was a busy day. This is Veronica Banker. She's the stepdaughter of Hal, who she hate him so much. It's even right here in the storyline about her. And the character is Risa Amor, which is supposed to be the parody of the Teen Titan character. And she's supposed to act just like Starfire sort of way. I even made her just like have a little bit similarity to an anime character from a Teen Titan cartoon, so that way it could be resembled to the Teen Titan cartoon style. This is Grandpa, and its cartoon version is Doopy the dog. Dog. It's a parody of the classic Disney cartoon, like the Mickey Mouse sort of wave. And he's 85. He like oatmeal, and he disliked Ding Dong Dish. This cartoon is said that it came out in 1945. A very classic cartoon. He's asexual, and he has a wife who passed away many years ago. Now let's start drawing a few more characters for the next scene. Why this stick can't stay still? For crying out loud. Okay. Let's draw a character. Sure. Oh, hey Cole, welcome to the stream. I'm just making my own artwork for an idea indie horror game. Well, it's kind of like a mix. That's cool. It's kind of like an indie beat 'em up horror game idea, and I'm actually creating few new characters for this this idea video game. Yeah, like that. Sorry. My grandma just went went there. Interesting. I wish you the best of luck with this then thing. Thank Cole. Oh yeah, sorry about that. It's just that my grandma was telling me that my aunt is sick. She couldn't take us to dinner today, so we're gonna have dinner at home. Although I actually wanted Chinese food for dinner. Okay, this is his human form. Draw the background. With the tires, kind of like he's homeless. And a wanted poster. Now the tune version. Now this one's gonna be very easy. Yep, it's a character from a South Park lookalike. Like even said, but it's instead of South Park, I call it North Park to have like a parody of South Park sort of way. Wait, it's him as a cartoon, and let me put his bubble like he's saying foul language. Ah, not again! I always get knocked out. Ah, sorry about that, folks. Okay, his name is Dork Ryan. His tune name is Foul Foul Will. Yeah, the the cartoon character's name is Foul Phil. So anyway, now I'm gonna tell about the story. Oh, hey, Coachy. How's it going? Just making an up. Just making a cartoon. Just making a indie idea video game. Okay. Yep, that's what I wrote about this character. Okay. Now let's write about gender. No one knows. Excuse me. There we go. Here it is. One of the main bosses of the game. Now let's go for another one. Yeah, he's the one of the rude NCP character of all time. Now draw another NCP character and a mix up. Okay, here we go. Well, let's say it's a mix between sister and wife at the same time. Yes, he's married to his sister. Sweet home Alabama. Yeah, this gonna have an instant character in this game. I mean, how many how many cartoon or video game ever has instant character at? No, not zero. Okay. Her short skirt. Well, actually, not the skirt, mostly her pants. Okay. Her pants. And yeah, and the shirt that he was wearing is said, I love my sister. There. Now let's draw his trailer, the one that he's living. And yes, the sister will be there, but she's the only one who did not get eaten by the blobs. But she will have a mission to bring her husband brother back. You know what I mean. Now let's draw his cartoon character. Nah. He's supposed to be kind of like a Simpson character, sort of way. At the background, kind of resembles to the Simpson cartoon. Too. Yep. Now I'm gonna name him Checkers Mecker. And his name is Diddly Lee Doo. Diddly Doo. Now to write his story. Their wife. He and his sister wife has new neighbors. Okay. to the other side. Okay. Oh. Hey, Joshua. I hope things are going. Food? Food? Actually, what do you mean food? Food, are you talking about dinner? Because it's not yet dinner time. Yeah. Or do you mean, I hope you're doing good? Well, yes, I am doing good. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I am doing good. Favorite cartoon? No, no, no. Diddly do. Diddly do. No, that's right. It's, no, that's right. The age, how old he is. I think he's about in his 20s. 26. The same age as his younger. Well, actually, his sister is probably 25. So, yeah. So yeah, he's probably 26. Food, beer. You know, like every. Yeah, you know what I mean. Beer. Holly fishing. Okay, so I wrote what he said. It's like his sister, wife, his family, and the dislike is people who make fun of him. You know, there's a lot of people who actually make fun of stereotype people, like black people, Asian people, Alabama people, well, all those type of things. He hates that so much because every time when somebody makes fun of him, he will throw a beer at them, and yeah, it will be painful. Okay. Gender, male. Well, straight. Temper is all good. Creative. Is she? Look like a Simpson character. Simpson character. Sister, wife, Jenny. Yeah, that's her name. So yeah, that's one of the Alabama character of the first ever instant character in the indie game I have the idea for. So yeah, how many characters I have left? Well, I am making some minions, some bosses, and a bunch of other character that probably is, could be a great idea for a beat 'em up game. I'll tell you the rest of the other character later. So now I'm going to invent like draw some weapon style. Weapon to fight the tunes. Okay. Like every other beat 'em up weapon, baseball bat. Sword. A sword, of course. Okay. Guns. Of course. Boxing glove. Boxing glove, of course. I do have boxing glove. Oh. An axe. Kind of like a Tom and Jerry sort of way. So that's so Toon can actually get cut off, kind of like every cartoon character can do. They can actually cut off their heads, but don't worry. Even if you cut their pieces, they will not. The human version will not actually completely die. It's only just gonna be that their ink gonna be disappearing, and they turn back to their human selves. So yeah, don't worry. The human will be fine. Now let's draw some enemies. Okay, this is the first enemy. It's called Running Daisy. The first enemy. His name is Running Daisy because he's one of those classic cartoon characters, kind of like a Cuphead sort of way. Kill Block. This is a reference to the classic cartoon for kids called QB. And his special power is he throws items at and if you get hit like so many time, you will turn into a cartoon character like him. In fact, there's like in this type of indie game, there will be different type of game over sort of way, which means it's not just one game over. There will be multiple game over. What would happen if he get beat up by all these cartoon characters and anime characters as well? So, so that's gonna be after I finish this type of enemies. Gonna be. Tooth Duel. Well, a enemy that bounces around. Okay, just making a. Yep, yep. Just like some anime has like this sort of a way. It's called Demon Amazon. So it's kind of like resembled to that uh, Halloween Horror Night from Universal Studio theme park, and one of the fake movies called Killer Amazon from Planet Hell. Also, I decided to make an enemy that looked like a woman, but it's actually a demon in disguise. Okay. Because you know, not all cartoon have to be all from USA. You know, there's a lot of cartoon from UK, um, from UK, Canada, the French, etc. Hey, this was like resembled to Mr. Hanky from the South Park cartoon tune, but I gonna call it Poopy Junior. Poopy Junior. Junior because he's a poop. He's a cartoon poop. He's a crap. He's a poop poop poop. Poop poop poopity doo. Just to remind you, this game is not for children. So please, parents, look out for your children because this is not a rated teen or rated. It E10 for ages 10 and up. It's gonna be more of a rated R, or some they say rated M game. This could have a naked fairy in this game. Okay, let's see. Chalk ghost. Yeah, this is a ghost that came from a chalkboard. Okay. Yeah, this is actually represent Dennis the Menace. You know, Dennis the Menace. Dennis the Menace. Yeah, she really represent Dennis the Menace. Well, I will say the Dennis the Menace UK version instead of Dennis the Menace USA version. Now, here's are the food health power. Water. Water. Fruit. Pizza. cotton candy. Yeah, those are the three that when every time you're low on health, this is. Oh wait, I forgot the R. This is the health power you need. Only four things: water, fruit, pizza, and cotton candy. Yep, yep. You see, most of the health powers are mostly food, but it's sometimes easy when you defeat like an enemy, or you can find it in any crate or anything. It's it's sort of the way just like every video game style could be. What? Sorry, I did that again. Man, every time when I do this, every time. Uh. Man, this is now difficult because I don't even know what else to make. Yeah, that's happened to me when I get rider blocked. Oh, well, I can actually make just a simple artwork. Yeah, this is Dill, probably in back to the factory again. Because if you notice, you can see Gladdy in the back in the monitor. Actually, the abandoned studio, of course. Yeah, and the only way, and she's probably the final boss of this game, of this indie game idea I wanted to make. Put the pizza in the floor. Put the pizza in the floor. Yeah. So yeah, this is the artwork of Dale Jr. going to face off his rival, their Gladio Taku. Even though it's a human boy versus a anime cartoon girl, but hey, have we ever have like rivals of gender? Yeah, we all do. I mean, take a, for example, Battletoad. Their mortal enemy is a female. No, the Dark Queen. Even though she's very sexy, see, but she is the main protagonist of the Battletoad, of course. So yeah, not all villain have to be boys versus boys, you know. If there are any like cartoon idea that you guys wanted me to make, you can actually write a comment down below, or you know what I mean. So I think I'm gonna end up this stream for now. I'm kind of tired and my hand hurt of course. So anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ask me what type of cartoon character you wanted to make, want me to make for my idea of a future ending game. Maybe in the future if I ever have the Unreal Engine product. So anyway, thanks for watching and good luck and be